A Move Forever Workbook Guide. Week 34. Intuitive. Spontaneity is a meticulously prepared art. Oscar Wilde. So far, we've been working on your ability to say yes to the natural, playful movement opportunities that come your way. Your ability to spot them is also improving rapidly. More opportunities means more choices, which also means more decisions to make. This can feel a bit overwhelming at first, a slightly precarious position to put yourself in. So, just because you can say yes to all these opportunities, it doesn't mean you must. Don't let it become a barrier. Pick an option and go with it. Don't worry about what you're not doing, engage with what you are doing. Slow it down, take your time and see what you find out. Your decision-making ability improves with practice, just like everything else. You will need to use your brain a lot at first, but with growing experience, it starts to feel more intuitive. You're learning to trust your gut feeling rather than consciously pore over every little detail. What took time and effort before feels more automatic now. Wild animal and higher being working together. Who'd have thought it? You're starting to master the art of decision-making on the fly, so it takes up less conscious capacity. As you move around this week, try to pay attention to all the little decisions you make as you go. If the outcome is positive immediately, it's a good decision. If it leads to something positive in the future, that's also a good decision. And if you end up with wet feet, it's an awesome decision. Let's dive into the workbook and get this week underway. This is the overall layout of the workbook. Plan it, do it, and then review it. Let's start with our plan for this week. We're going to focus on a couple of things this week. Pick an option and go with it. Learning to make decisions that are good enough, safe enough, challenge enough, and mostly always fun. Learning to trust that gut feel. We're going to pick on barefoot specifically a time or two this week. Since we've been practicing it for a while now, what does our experience tell us we're now capable of? Plenty of ways to get from A to B here. Just pick one. They're all good enough. Went out on a 20-mile run. Saw a log. Cross the log or continue on. Easy decision. On that same run, keep running or stop to play. Sometimes I stop, sometimes I don't. Choppy waters. Not picture perfect, but still worth that dip every time. Glimpsing a sunset through the window and choosing to go out to see it properly. A little bit of barefoot from the gut. How slow can you go? Getting more confident, shoes in hand, just in case. Thought this might feel good, and it did. Down the Malham Cove steps. Yeah, we can do that too. Gut says, take your time on technical terrain. A leap of faith, or backed by experience, just for fun. Midway through the week, let's see what ideas and inspirations we've come up with. Intuition in action. Working on making quick, good enough decisions on the fly, neither needing to talk ourselves into doing something or stalling so we have enough time to talk ourselves out of it. Let's see how we got on over the weekend. This is all about making those moves that come after the first move. You put yourself in a situation and you just have to keep going. Sometimes the next move is a no. Sometimes the next move is a yes.
Oh, that was slippy.
The next step may even lead you to silliness, which is always a good decision. A natural mover's dream playground. We'd not been here for ages, but as soon as we arrived, we knew exactly what to do. No need to think too hard about it, just get playing. So let's have a look back at the week and see how we got on. Step 1. Over the past few weeks, we've been learning to get out of our own way as we play, quickly deciding what is the first move and what is the most direct route to making it. Brain off, brakes off. Then repeat. The next move is easier to make now that we're moving. If we can stay in the moment and not start thinking too many moves in advance, the next move gets more attention and has more chance of being a good one. Trust. Our bodies and brains remember every single next move we ever make, even if we're not conscious of it. This experience builds and builds, and with it our confidence grows too. Confidence that we don't need to interfere too much by overthinking it. Just keep making that next move and trusting that whatever our gut comes up with, it will nearly always be good enough. So as for the weekly checks, intuition-led movement practice, that's surely the gold standard. Full house. So now it's over to you. Have a go yourself. Use Move Forever, the workbook, this video, and your own experience and intuition to plan out your week, then go about it curiously and enjoy yourself. Don't forget to share your progress in the group. Pictures, videos, lessons and ideas. We love to hear how you're getting on. See you next week.